Have you ever felt just stuck? You know that feeling like you're right on the edge of something amazing, but there's this invisible weight from your past kind of holding you back? Well, today, we're going to dive right into that feeling. We're going to explore one of the most powerful things you can ever learn, the art of letting go. And you're going to see how releasing what's behind you isn't about losing anything, it's about making space for the incredible future that's waiting for you. This idea right here, this is the heart of our entire conversation. It's so simple, but wow, is it powerful? I mean, just think about how much energy we spend looking in the rearview mirror of our lives, right? Replaying mistakes, reliving hurts, just clinging to what used to be. But all of our potential, everything we're meant to be, it's all out there on the open road ahead of us. So this is going to be our guide as we walk through this together. So how do we actually do this? Well, here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to look at the real pain of holding on. Then, we'll talk about that big leap of faith it takes to let go and how to get through that tough waiting period. After that, we'll dive into the crucial work of renewing your mind and the simple but mighty power of consistency. Each step builds on the last, leading us right to the breakthrough we're all looking for. Okay, first things first, we've got to get our heads around a pretty surprising truth. The things holding us back, they aren't always bad things. Sometimes the biggest obstacle is something good, like a comfortable job, a familiar relationship, a predictable routine. And the danger is that when we cling to what's just good, our hands are too full to ever reach for the greater things that are truly meant for us. And look at this lays it out so clearly, right? On one side, you got everything we're holding on to, the comfortable, the known, maybe even the familiar pain of old mistakes. But on the other side, that's what's waiting for you. Something greater, unrevealed, your best future, a new destiny. And here's the bottom line. You just can't reach for what's next if your hands are still clenched around what's behind you. Oh, I absolutely love this metaphor. It is so simple and just so true. Life is like driving a car. The windshield is massive for a reason. It's designed for you to focus on the huge road ahead, all the possibilities, your destination. And the rearview mirror, it's tiny. It's just for a quick glance, a brief check-in, not for staring into. The design itself tells us everything we need to know. What's ahead of you is so much more important than what's behind you. Okay, so we get why we need to let go, but how? How do we actually do it? Well, this brings us to the most courageous step of all, the leap of faith. It's that critical moment where you consciously decide to trust in a future you can't see over a past that you know all too well. A faith move? It can feel terrifying, right? Because it's not about having all the answers. It is the literal act of releasing your grip on what you can see and what you can control, simply to make room for something new. It's all about trusting the process more than the outcome. It's an active choice, you choosing to create an opening for something incredible to walk into your life. You know, this whole journey is so personal. So I want to invite you right now to make this a space for all of us to encourage each other. Just take a quiet moment and think. What is one thing, a mindset, a relationship, a memory, that you know deep down you need to release to move forward? And if you feel comfortable, share it in the comments. You never know, your story could be the spark of courage someone else really needs to see today. So you've done it, you've taken the leap, you've let go, and then crickets, silence. The breakthrough doesn't always show up overnight, and this brings us to what can be the hardest part of the whole journey, the waiting period. This in-between space can feel so empty and uncertain, but I promise you, it is one of the most critical and active parts of the entire process. It is never, ever wasted time. This right here, this is the mindset shift you have to grab onto with both hands when you're in that waiting season. It's not a punishment, it's a preparation. Seriously, think of an athlete who trains for months in private before they ever step onto the field for the big game. That waiting period, that's your training ground. It's where you're building the strength to actually handle the blessing you're waiting for. Promotion always, always follows preparation. So what's actually going on behind the scenes during this waiting period? Well, it's this awesome three-part process. First, there's work being done in you, building your character, your patience, your inner strength. Second, work is happening around you, aligning circumstances, bringing the right people into your orbit. And finally, all of this is preparing you for the promise, making sure you have the wisdom to not just get the blessing, but to keep it. Now, while all this preparation is happening around you, you have a really crucial job to do.
This brings us to the real battleground, your mind. You simply cannot build a new future using the old, busted blueprint of your past thoughts. The most important territory you will ever conquer is the 6 inches between your ears.
This is like a fundamental law of transformation. Your outer world will always, eventually, become a mirror of your inner world. If you want new living, it has to start with new thinking. It means consciously taking off the old ways of being, those limiting beliefs, that negative self-talk, and actively choosing to put on the new you every single day.
Let's just be honest about the lies that keep us chained to the past, okay? Things like, my past defines me, I'm just not strong enough, I've messed up way too many times, I have to get even with the people who hurt me, and maybe the most dangerous one of all, it's just too late for me to change. The very first step to freedom is calling these out for what they are. They're lies, so you can start to replace them with the truth. So how do we replace those old thoughts? Well, it's not a one-time fix, it's a daily practice. And this brings us to the real engine of all true transformation, consistency. Real change isn't born from some grand, dramatic gesture. Nope. It's forged in the quiet, small, faithful decisions you make every single day. Our culture loves intensity, doesn't it? We celebrate the overnight success, that one viral moment, but that's not how real growth happens. I mean, going to the gym for 9 hours straight will just injure you, but going for 20 minutes every day, that will transform you. Intensity leads to burnout. Consistency leads to breakthrough. It's the daily, unseen work that builds the future you actually want. Man, this is such a powerful truth. The secret to success, it isn't some magic formula or some lucky break. It's simply this: turning the things you do occasionally into the things you do consistently. In every area of your life, your career, your health, your relationships, the winners are just the ones who show up every single day, especially on the days they don't feel like it. And this is where it all leads. After you've made that brave decision to let go, navigated the waiting period, started renewing your mind, and committed to being consistent, you finally arrive at the breakthrough. And see, this isn't something you force, it's something you step into, something that was being prepared for you the entire time. This chart just breaks it down perfectly, doesn't it? A breakthrough isn't just one moment. It's the result of the entire process. It all starts with that 20% of courage to let go. It's strengthened during that 30% of waiting and preparing, but look at that biggest piece, 50%. It's built day by day through consistent action. Every single part is absolutely essential to the whole thing. So if you're watching this and you feel like giving up, please hear this. Your breakthrough could be so much closer than you think. So often the temptation to quit is the strongest right before the victory. Don't stop now. Stay the course. Your very next step could be the one that changes everything. Let's end this not with just information, but with action. After everything we've talked about, what is one small, consistent step you will commit to taking today? It doesn't have to be huge, just one thing. Because that one small step, that is where your new future begins. If you were inspired with this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Thankful. Feel free to share this video as well. Thank you, and God bless.